Welcome to Ask the Lawyer, International Edition, the radio show that brings you the latest trends in immigrating to the United States. Hosted by attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This program is designed to provide valuable insights for those who wish to live, work, study, or invest in the U.S. Whether you're an international student seeking educational opportunities, an entertainer looking to break into the U.S. market, or a business owner wanting to expand your operations and tap into the vast U.S. economy, this show is for you. If you're an investor exploring options in the U.S. or someone with family or friends already living here, you won't want to miss the important information shared on Ask the Lawyer, International Edition. Each week, we dive into critical topics that help you navigate the complexities of U.S. immigration and business law. Special guests include experts in business development, elected officials supportive of immigration, business owners, and nonprofit leaders who provide real-world advice and guidance for those wanting to build a future in the U.S. The law firm of Figueroa and Associates was founded not only to serve our clients, but to contribute to the greater good. We understand the importance of helping individuals and businesses achieve their American dreams, and we are committed to providing the legal expertise and support needed to make that happen. So whether you're an entrepreneur looking to open a branch of your business in the U.S., an investor ready to explore opportunities, or someone hoping to migrate and build a new life in America, you should tune in and learn from this informative program. Ask the Lawyer. International Edition is your resource for understanding U.S. immigration trends, business opportunities, and legal strategies. Call now. For personalized legal advice, contact the experienced attorneys at Figueroa and Associates today. Our team is here to help you navigate the path to success in the U.S. Thank you for listening to Ask the Lawyer, International Edition with attorney Brian Figueroa. Visit us online at askthelawyer.us or call today to schedule your consultation.
Good day, good day, good day. My name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. The number to call, the number to keep, and the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Go to our website, read what we have there. You will understand better the law firm of Figueroa and Associates. You will see the education, the experience, and the notoriety that we bring to your case. And hopefully you will work with us, you, your family, your friends. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. Yes. 855-768-8845 or our website for the law firm of Figueroa and Associates, www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. Well, we are in the Big Apple. What does that mean? Well, it's a huge apple. An apple that we all come to America to get a piece of that apple. To get a piece of that apple for our apple pie or to make a living, to get an education, to get a job. We come to America if we are immigrants to move up. If we are in America already, the Big Apple is the place to be. And unfortunately, the Big Apple has a lot of chaos because of the current mayor, Eric Adams. And a lot of people may end up in prison in his administration. On all the 3 decades that I've been in New York City, I have never witnessed person after person being indicted by the feds or the state on corruption and other charges. Now, they say you could indict an apple, so I guess in the Big Apple, there's a lot of apples because there's a lot of big indictments out there. But the city is still functional. Unfortunately, the mayor, is showing his Republican whatever, because he's growing a closer relationship with KKK Russian Trump, and President Trump is going to be in control, if not already, on January 20th. He has promised to come after immigrants. He has promised to go after Haitians specifically. He said that he's going to use the federal government to stop people on the streets, to stop them at the border, to stop them everywhere, because the immigrants here that are coming into America basically are not Western Europeans. But Western Europeans do come to America and overstay. He should have a witch hunt for them also. Unfortunately, the United States of America, it's like they take 10 steps forward and always 10 steps backwards. Whether it be slavery, separatism laws, witch hunts against our civil rights leaders, the FBI participated in the assassination of Malcolm X and others. Yes. So even in government, we know that the government could illegally do things, obviously, that the law does not allow. Do people should have fear? Yes. Should people of color have more fear? And when I say people of color, I'm talking about people who are not white, non-whites. Yes. And that fear obviously means that they have to dot their I's, cross their T's, whether it be the governments in the Caribbean, Africa, Latin America, or whether it be people who are already U.S. citizens or born in America that the Trump administration does not like because they're not white. It's a reality. It's here already, but it's supposed to be worse in 2025. The law firm of Figueroa and Associates does not only practice immigration law. And within immigration law, we deal with deportation matters, political asylum, spousal petitions, other family petitions, and we could work competently with all immigrants here or U.S. citizens who want to keep their families together. Yes, a lot of people don't understand that one of the top 10 paid attorneys in America are immigration attorneys, and that's obviously their top 5, and that happens for a reason. Those attorneys have to be learned and experienced. And that counts when, obviously, an attorney represents you in these type of matters. Too many times, we are victims of what we call notary fraud in America. And the law firm of Figueroa and Associates have worked for decades to protect immigrants here in New York City from these criminals. Unfortunately, sometimes, obviously, these criminals get willing victims, but most of them, not all of them, end up in deportation proceedings, which makes their, obviously, representation more complex and expensive. We also practice civil rights law. Now, a lot of civil rights issues or rights that we had over the last decades since Thurgood Marshall, the Supreme Civil Rights Attorney who became a Supreme Court Justice, those rights have dwindled a lot over the years through legislation and through changes in the law headed by Republicans. And KKK, Russia, and Trump will continue to do so. But whether it be civil rights issues, immigration issues, personal injury issues, matrimonial issues, bankruptcy issues, yes, we help people obviously get rid of debt, not get a payment plan on debt, but get rid of debt when we do a Chapter 7 as opposed to a Chapter 13 if they qualify in bankruptcy proceedings. We always tell our clients, do not consolidate your debt. That's what the white people say to non-whites, but say differently to white people. We are always judged or given advice in a different way as opposed to how white folks get their advice. That's the unfortunate truth. And there are articles in the New York Times and other publications, including ours, that deal with these issues. Within the last couple of decades, we have worked and started publications. The Immigrants Journal was our first in 1998, followed by Caribbean American Weekly, followed by Workers' World Today, followed by New Black Voices. And the name of these publications should enlighten you as to what we are about. We are about our people, and we serve everyone. Even white folks who have their problems, they come to us. Yes. But our firm, obviously, in Brooklyn, New York, and as a Caribbean person, an American, Caribbean American, and my staff representing the whole Caribbean and African diaspora, we have obviously a love for our people. So what we do at the law firm of Figueroa & Associates is give you the facts in terms of how we're going to represent you. We give you a map as to where you are, where we can take you, and what are the legal, obviously, avenues, what are the steps, the step 1, step 2, step 3 in resolving your legal issue. We always say, tell a friend, tell a family member, give them our number. We broadcast not only in the U.S., we broadcast in the Caribbean, we'll be broadcasting soon in Africa. We want the word to be around so that people get competent, obviously, representation. My name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa & Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer, your special radio show for the law firm of Figueroa & Associates. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. If you have been a victim of the Eric Adams administration, anyone working for the administration, regardless to the level, whether it's in the mayor's office, the mayor, or anyone, you will be given a free legal consultation at the law firm. We want to protect you and your rights. Doesn't matter if the person is in government, the level of government, or whether they be a Democrat or Republican. Thank you.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
Are you planning a trip to the United States but unsure how to navigate the visa process? The law firm of Figueroa & Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, is here to help. Our experienced immigration attorneys will guide you step by step through the visitor's visa application process, ensuring that you have the best chance of success. Don't let paperwork and interviews stand in the way of your dream vacation. Schedule a consultation today by visiting www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845. We have helped countless clients like you successfully secure their U.S. visas. Let us take the stress out of the process so you can focus on planning your perfect trip.
Are you a religious worker looking to come to the U.S. to fulfill your mission? The law firm of Figueroa and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, is here to help you navigate the complex R1 visa process. Whether you're a minister, missionary, or religious professional, our experienced immigration attorneys can assist with every step, from securing a U.S.-based sponsor to filing petitions with USCIS and preparing for your consular interview. Don't let the paperwork stand in the way of your spiritual calling. Schedule a consultation today at www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845 to discuss your case with our legal team. Figueroa and Associates, your trusted partner in U.S. immigration law for religious workers. Call Figueroa and Associates today. Do you have a family member overseas that you want to bring to the United States? The law firm of Figueroa and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, is here to help. Our experienced immigration attorneys specialize in family-based green card petitions, guiding you step by step through the process to reunite you with your loved ones. Whether you are a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, we will ensure your petition is handled smoothly and efficiently. Plus, we can help you understand how filing for a green card may impact your relative's visitor visa. Schedule a consultation today at visiting www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845 to discuss your case with our skilled legal team.
Are you an artist, band, or musician looking to perform in the United States but need help navigating the complex visa process? The law firm of Figueroa and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, is here to assist. Our experienced immigration attorneys specialize in entertainer visas, including P1, P2, and P3 visas. We'll guide you through every step, from securing a U.S. sponsor to filing the necessary petitions and preparing for your consular interview. With our legal expertise, we'll ensure that your visa application process is smooth and stress-free so you can focus on what you do best, performing. Schedule a consultation today at visiting www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845. Figueroa and Associates, your trusted partner in U.S. immigration law for entertainers.
Hi, my name is Brian.
Hi, I'm Michael.
And you have been listening to Ask the Lawyer with our dad, Brian Figueroa. Happy New Year 2025.
Will President Trump have empathy for the victims of Arley Lewison? In July 2019, federal authorities arrested Arley Lewison, a 53-year-old Brooklyn resident, for orchestrating a massive immigration fraud scheme that exploited the Violence Against Women Act, VAWA. Operating under the alias Ali Lou, Lewison submitted over 1,800 fraudulent applications on behalf of more than 1,000 clients, falsely claiming they were victims of abuse to secure immigration benefits. The fraudulent scheme. Lewison's operation involved fabricating narratives of abuse in Form I-360 petitions, essential for VAWA-based immigration relief. He submitted these petitions to the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, Service Center in Street Albans, Vermont, without his client's knowledge or consent regarding the false claims. Additionally, Lewison forged fee waiver petitions, further manipulating the system for financial gain. Legal proceedings. A federal grand jury indicted Lewison on 12 counts of making false statements in immigration documents. Each count carries significant penalties, reflecting the gravity of his offenses. The indictment underscores Lewison's deliberate exploitation of VAWA provisions, which are intended to protect genuine victims of domestic abuse. Impact on victims. Lewison's clients, many from Caribbean communities in Kings County, New York, sought legal pathways to citizenship. Unbeknownst to them, the fraudulent applications jeopardized their immigration status, exposing them to potential deportation and other legal consequences. This betrayal eroded trust in legal processes and inflicted emotional and financial harm on the victims. Government response. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Vermont, in collaboration with the Diplomatic Security Service, DSS, led the investigation into Louisen's activities. U.S. Attorney Christina E. Nolan emphasized the seriousness of profit-motivated immigration fraud and reaffirmed the commitment to prosecuting such offenses. The DSS highlighted the importance of protecting applicants from scams and fraud, underscoring the collaborative efforts of federal agencies in upholding the integrity of the immigration system. Role of the law firm of Figueroa and Associates. In the aftermath of Louisen's fraudulent activities, many victims faced complex legal challenges, including potential deportation proceedings. The law firm of Figueroa, located at 26 Court Street, Suite 701, Brooklyn, NY 11201, stepped in to represent these victims. Led by attorney Brian Figueroa, the firm has been instrumental in providing legal assistance to those affected, helping them navigate the repercussions of Louisen's fraud. Attorney Figueroa, a member of the American Immigration Lawyers Association, AILA, with over 2 decades of experience, has been vocal about the pain and devastation caused by Louisen's actions. He emphasizes the importance of seeking legitimate legal advice and warns against fraudulent service providers who exploit vulnerable immigrants. Broader context of immigration fraud. Louisen's case is part of a broader pattern of immigration fraud schemes in New York City. For instance, in April 2013, attorney Earl Seth David was sentenced to 5 years in prison for operating a substantial immigration fraud scheme that facilitated tens of thousands of fraudulent immigration applications. Similarly, in January 2024, Bronx-based attorney Kofi Amankwa and his son were charged with conducting a large-scale immigration fraud scheme involving fraudulent VA petitions. Preventive measures and resources. To combat immigration fraud, New York State offers resources to educate and protect immigrants. The Office of the Attorney General provides guidelines to avoid fraudulent service providers and encourages victims to report incidents without fear of their immigration status being disclosed. Conclusion. The case of Arley Louisen underscores the pervasive issue of immigration fraud and its detrimental impact on vulnerable communities. It highlights the necessity for vigilance, robust legal enforcement, and accessible resources to protect immigrants from exploitation. Ongoing efforts by federal and state authorities, along with legal advocates like Figueroa and Associates, aim to uphold the integrity of the immigration system and ensure that those seeking legal status can do so through legitimate and safe avenues. Now, we delve into a significant case of immigration fraud that has impacted thousands in our community. In July 2019, federal authorities arrested Arley Louisen, also known as Allie Lou, a Brooklyn resident accused of orchestrating a massive immigration fraud scheme. Louisen allegedly submitted over 1,800 fraudulent applications, falsely claiming his clients were victims of abuse to secure immigration benefits. These actions have left many immigrants, particularly from the Caribbean community in Kings County, facing potential deportation and other legal challenges. In response, the law firm of Figueroa and Associates has stepped in to represent the victims of Louisen's fraudulent activities. Attorney Brian Figueroa, with over 2 decades of experience in immigration law, emphasizes the importance of seeking legitimate legal advice and warns against fraudulent service providers who exploit vulnerable immigrants. If you or someone you know has been affected by this scheme, Figueroa and Associates is ready to assist. You can reach them at 26 Court Street, Suite 701, Brooklyn, NY 11201. Call 855-768-8845 or visit their website at askthelawyer.us. Remember, it's crucial to consult with qualified legal professionals to protect your rights and navigate the complexities of immigration law.
Are you looking to study in the United States but confused about how to apply for a student visa? The law firm of Figaro and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, is here to help. Our experienced immigration attorneys specialize in guiding students through the visa application process, ensuring that you have the best chance of success. Don't let paperwork and interviews stand between you and your academic dreams in the U.S. Schedule a consultation today by visiting www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845. We have helped countless students secure their student visas and begin their educational journey in the United States. Let us help you make your study abroad dream a reality. Figaro and Associates, your trusted partner in student visa success.
If your spouse has overstayed their visa and you want to help them obtain a green card, we can help. The process of adjusting status can be complex, especially if there was an overstay, but the law firm of Figaro and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, has the experience and expertise to guide you through it. Our team of immigration lawyers will assist you every step of the way, from filing petitions to representing you at interviews. Schedule a consultation today at visiting www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845. Get the right legal help when it matters most. Are you a religious worker looking to come to the U.S. to fulfill your mission? The law firm of Figaro and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, is here to help you navigate the complex R1 visa process. Whether you're a minister, missionary, or religious professional, our experienced immigration attorneys can assist with every step, from securing a U.S.-based sponsor to filing petitions with USCIS and preparing for your consular interview. Don't let the paperwork stand in the way of your spiritual calling. Schedule a consultation today at www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845 to discuss your case with our legal team. Figaro and Associates, your trusted partner in U.S. immigration law for religious workers. Call Figaro and Associates today.
This is Miss Jada
And Miss Xavier
from the Immigration Department of the law firm of Figaro and Associates, wishing you happy holidays.
Steps for a 501c3 approved church in New York to bring a qualified pastor and family. A 501c3 church in New York seeking to bring a qualified pastor and their family to serve in a pastoral capacity must navigate a series of legal, logistical, and organizational steps. These include immigration processes, employment compliance, housing considerations, and community integration. This article outlines the steps for churches to successfully facilitate this transition, ensuring compliance with federal, state, and local regulations. 1. Assessing the need and preparing the church. 1.1. Define the role and responsibilities. The church should clearly outline the pastor's role, including primary duties, e.g., preaching, teaching, counseling, administration. Expected schedule and scope of work, skills, qualifications, and experience required. This ensures that the position meets the criteria for employment-based visa applications and aligns with the church's spiritual and operational needs. 1.2. Secure congregational approval. Church leadership, often through its board of directors or members, should formally approve the decision to bring the pastor and allocate the necessary budget. Approval might include salary and benefits packages, housing allowances, budget for visa and relocation expenses. 2.1. Determine the visa category. The pastor and their family will likely need an R1 religious worker visa, which allows foreign nationals to work in the U.S. in a religious capacity. Key requirements include the church must be a bona fide nonprofit religious organization. The pastor must have been a member of the same religious denomination for at least 2 years. The pastor must be coming to the U.S. solely to carry out religious duties. The pastor's family members can apply for R2 visas, which allow spouses and children to accompany the primary visa holder, but do not permit employment. 2.2 File Form I-1 I-129, the church must file. Form I-129, petition for a non-immigrant worker with the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS. Required documentation includes proof of the church's 501c3 status, e.g., IRS determination letter, evidence of the pastor's qualifications, such as educational credentials or ordination certificates, verification of the pastor's membership in the denomination, details about the pastor's role and compensation package. 2.3, obtain approval and attend visa interview. Once USCIS approves Form I-129, the pastor and their family can apply for R1 and R2 visas through the U.S. consulate in their home country. Steps include completing Form DS-160, online non-immigrant visa application, scheduling and attending visa interviews, providing biometric data and documentation during the interview. 3. Employment and financial compliance. 3.1. Establish a written agreement. The church should formalize the employment relationship through a contract or letter of agreement. The agreement should include salary and benefits, e.g., health insurance, retirement plans, housing arrangements or allowances, reimbursement for visa and relocation costs. 3.2, adhere to tax and employment laws, salary and tax compliance. The pastor's salary must meet the Department of Labor's prevailing wage standards. Pastors may also qualify for a housing allowance under IRS rules, which can be tax exempt. Payroll requirements. The church must withhold appropriate taxes unless the pastor qualifies for self-employment tax exemptions specific to clergy. 4. Housing and relocation assistance. 4.1. Provide housing solutions. Churches often provide housing or housing allowances for pastors. Options include a parsonage owned by the church, a rental property covered by the church's housing budget, a cash allowance to enable the pastor to choose their own housing. The church should ensure housing is suitable for the pastor's family and within a reasonable distance from the church. 4.2, facilitate the move. Support for relocation might include assistance with travel arrangements, covering moving expenses for personal belongings, providing temporary housing or accommodations upon arrival. 5, cultural and community integration. 5.1, orientation to the church and community. The church should organize an orientation program to help the pastor and their family acclimate. Components may include introduction to church staff, leaders, and congregation members, overview of the church's history, mission, and vision, information about local schools, medical facilities, and community resources. 5.2, foster a welcoming environment. Encourage the congregation to actively welcome the new pastor and family. Suggestions include hosting a welcoming event or potluck, assigning a sponsor family to assist with settling in, offering language support or cultural guidance if needed. 6, legal and long-term considerations. 6.1, monitor visa status. R1 visas are initially granted for up to 30 months, with the possibility of an extension for a total stay of 5 years. The church should track visa expiration dates, assist the pastor with applying for extensions or permanent residency if needed. 6.2, plan for succession or transition. To ensure continuity in ministry, the church should establish plans for long-term collaboration or eventual succession. This includes periodic performance reviews, opportunities for the pastor's professional development. 7, benefits of bringing a pastor. By investing in the process of bringing a qualified pastor and their family, the church can experience several benefits. Enhance spiritual leadership. The pastor's unique perspective and skills can strengthen the church's ministry. Growth and unity. The new pastor's involvement may inspire congregational growth and deepen community bonds. Cultural exchange. A pastor from a different background can bring fresh insights and foster multicultural understanding within the church. Conclusion: bringing a qualified pastor and their family to serve at a 501c3 church in New York is a significant undertaking that requires careful planning and compliance with legal requirements. By following these steps, defining the role, navigating the immigration process, ensuring financial and employment compliance, and supporting relocation and integration, the church can successfully welcome a new pastoral leader. This process not only fulfills the church's spiritual mission, but also strengthens its role as a welcoming and inclusive community of faith.
Are you a religious worker looking to come to the U.S. to fulfill your mission? The law firm of Figueroa and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, is here to help you navigate the complex R1 visa process. Whether you're a minister, missionary, or religious professional, our experienced immigration attorneys can assist with every step, from securing a U.S.-based sponsor to filing petitions with USCIS and preparing for your consular interview. Don't let the paperwork stand in the way of your spiritual calling. Schedule a consultation today at www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845 to discuss your case with our legal team. Figueroa and Associates, your trusted partner in U.S. immigration law for religious workers. Call Figueroa and Associates today.
Are you planning a trip to the United States but unsure how to navigate the visa process? The law firm of Figueroa and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, is here to help. Our experienced immigration attorneys will guide you step by step through the visitor's visa application process, ensuring that you have the best chance of success. Don't let paperwork and interviews stand in the way of your dream vacation. Schedule a consultation today by visiting www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845. We have helped countless clients like you successfully secure their U.S. visas. Let us take the stress out of the process so you can focus on planning your perfect trip.
Estate planning is a necessity, not a luxury. Let the law firm of Figueroa and Associates help you protect your legacy, assets, and loved ones. Get estate planning consultation on wills, living trust and probate, power of attorney, health proxy, deed transfers, providing for special needs, disabled children and grandchildren, minimizing federal and state taxes. Call us right now at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Or schedule an appointment at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Do you have a family member overseas that you want to bring to the United States? The law firm of Figueroa and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, is here to help. Our experienced immigration attorneys specialize in family-based green card petitions, guiding you step by step through the process to reunite you with your loved ones. Whether you are a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, we will ensure your petition is handled smoothly and efficiently. Plus, we can help you understand how filing for a green card may impact your relative's visitor visa. Schedule a consultation today at visiting www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845 to discuss your case with our skilled legal team. The exploitation of undocumented women in the U.S. by predatory marriages, a legal and social analysis. Undocumented women in the United States face unique vulnerabilities that often expose them to exploitation. Among these risks is a pattern of abuse in which sex predators exploit their undocumented status by entering into manipulative marriages, not for love, but as a means of control. These predators exploit the woman's dependence on the marriage to secure legal status, creating an environment of coercion, abuse, and sexual exploitation. This article explores the dynamics of such predatory marriages, examines the legal and social implications of undocumented women disclosing their status, and highlights protections available under the Violence Against Women Act, VAWA. By understanding these issues, we can better advocate for the rights and safety of undocumented women. The vulnerability of undocumented women. Barriers to stability and safety. Undocumented women often live in precarious situations characterized by fear of deportation. Many avoid seeking help or reporting abuse due to concerns about being detained or deported. Economic dependency. Limited access to formal employment opportunities can lead to financial insecurity, making them reliant on abusive partners. Isolation. Language barriers, cultural differences, and lack of familial support can exacerbate their vulnerability. These challenges make undocumented women attractive targets for predators who seek to exploit their desperation for stability and legal status. The nature of predatory marriages. The dynamics of control. In predatory marriages, abusers use their power to manipulate the undocumented spouse. Key tactics include 1. Withholding immigration support, threatening to withdraw sponsorship or delay green card applications as a means of control. 2. Sexual coercion, using the promise of legal protection as leverage to demand sexual compliance. 3. Emotional abuse, undermining the woman's self-esteem with threats of abandonment, often combined with reminders of her undocumented status. 4. Physical and financial abuse, restricting access to money, transportation, or social connections to isolate and dominate the victim. Motivations of predators. Predators may marry undocumented women for various reasons, including exerting control, exploiting their legal advantage to dominate their partner. Sexual exploitation, using the relationship to coerce sex without fear of rejection. Financial gain, taking advantage of the woman's labor or access to benefits once she gains legal status. Legal and social implications of disclosing undocumented status in relationships. Risks of early disclosure. Deciding when to disclose one's undocumented status is deeply personal and carries significant risks. Exploitation. An unscrupulous partner may use this information as a tool for manipulation or abuse. Judgment and stigma. Fear of being perceived as seeking a green card marriage can deter honest communication. Emotional vulnerability. Sharing undocumented status too early may expose women to rejection or betrayal. Benefits of disclosure. In a supportive and genuine relationship, early disclosure can foster trust. Honest communication can strengthen the foundation of the relationship. Identify red flags. A partner's reaction to such a disclosure can reveal their intentions and character. Plan for the future. Open dialogue enables couples to strategize together for the woman's path to legal status. Best practices for disclosure. When choosing to disclose undocumented status, women should gauge trustworthiness. Share only with someone who has demonstrated genuine care and reliability. Seek legal counsel. Consult an immigration attorney to understand their rights and protections before disclosing to a partner. Ensure safety. Choose a safe, private environment and have a support system in place. Understanding VAWA, a lifeline for undocumented women. What is VAWA? The Violence Against Women Act, VAWA, enacted in 1994, provides legal protections to victims of domestic violence, including undocumented immigrants. It recognizes that abusers often exploit their victims' immigration status to maintain power and control. Key provisions of VAWA for undocumented women. VAWA allows undocumented women married to abusive U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents, LPRs, to self-petition for legal status without relying on their abuser. This process includes self-petitioning for a green card. Women can file Form I-360 to apply for lawful permanent residency without the abuser's involvement. Confidential process. The abuser is not notified, ensuring the victim's safety. Work authorization. Approved petitions allow women to apply for work permits, granting financial independence. Eligibility requirements for VAWA. To qualify under VAWA, an undocumented woman must prove 1. Relationship to the abuser. She is or was married to a U.S. citizen or LPR. 2. Abuse or extreme cruelty. Evidence of physical, emotional, sexual, or psychological abuse. 3. Good moral character. Demonstration of law-abiding behavior. 4. Residence. The abuse occurred while living together with the abuser. Supporting evidence. Applicants must provide evidence such as police or medical reports documenting abuse, affidavits from friends, family, or community members, photos, letters, or other proof of the marital relationship. Overcoming barriers to utilizing VAWA. Lack of awareness. Many undocumented women are unaware of their rights under VAWA or fear retaliation if they seek help. Community outreach and legal education are critical to bridging this gap. Fear of retaliation. Abusers often threaten victims with deportation or harm to loved ones if they attempt to leave or seek legal help. VAWA protections include safeguards to prevent abuser interference in the process. Cultural stigma. In some cultures, divorce or separation is stigmatized, discouraging women from leaving abusive relationships. Empowerment programs that provide emotional support and financial independence can help overcome this barrier. Practical steps for undocumented women in abusive marriages. 1. Seek immediate safety. Women facing abuse should prioritize their physical and emotional safety. This may include contacting a domestic violence shelter or hotline for immediate assistance. 2. Document the abuse. Collecting evidence of abuse is crucial for both legal and immigration processes. This can include taking photos of injuries or damaged property, saving threatening messages, emails, or voicemails, keeping a detailed journal of abusive incidents. 3. Consult an immigration attorney. A knowledgeable attorney can help women navigate the VAWA application process, ensuring they meet eligibility requirements and present compelling evidence. 4. Build a support network. Support from community organizations, advocacy groups, and trusted individuals can provide emotional strength and practical assistance. 5. Explore long-term solutions. In addition to pursuing VAWA, women should explore other immigration options, such as U visas for crime victims or asylum, if returning to their home country poses risks. The broader implications of VAWA. Empowering victims. VAWA shifts power dynamics, allowing undocumented women to reclaim control over their lives. By removing dependency on abusive spouses, it promotes autonomy and dignity. Challenging abusers. VAWA discourages predators from exploiting immigration status as a tool of abuse, signaling that such behavior will not be tolerated. Strengthening communities. When undocumented women are protected and empowered, they can contribute more fully to their communities, fostering social and economic growth. Advocacy and policy recommendations. Expand outreach. Increased funding for community organizations and legal clinics can help raise awareness of VAWA among undocumented women. Strengthen protections. Policymakers should consider expanding VAWA's eligibility to include other categories of vulnerable individuals, such as those in common law partnerships. Address root causes. Efforts to combat exploitation must include addressing systemic issues like economic inequality, language barriers, and limited access to legal representation. Conclusion. The exploitation of undocumented women in predatory marriages is a grave injustice that reflects broader societal challenges. These women face a unique intersection of abuse, manipulation, and legal vulnerability, but tools like VAWA offer a pathway to safety and empowerment. Undocumented women should be encouraged to disclose their status only in trusted and supportive relationships while understanding their rights under U.S. law. Legal protections such as VAWA can help them break free from abusive situations, rebuild their lives, and contribute to their communities with dignity and independence. By fostering awareness, strengthening legal protections, and supporting victims, we can create a safer, more equitable society for all women, regardless of their immigration status.
Facing deportation due to overstaying your visa or immigration violations, you need the right legal team on your side. The law firm of Figaro and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, specializes in deportation defense. Our experienced immigration attorneys can help you fight removal, apply for waivers, or seek asylum if needed. Don't face this alone. Let us help you protect your future. Schedule a consultation today at www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845. Figaro and Associates. The help you need when it matters most.
Hi, my name is Brian Anthony Figueroa, and you are listening to Ask the Lawyer with my father, Brian Figueroa.
I have been deported. Can I return to the United States? Returning to the U.S. after deportation is a challenging process, but it's not impossible. Here are some key points. A. Deportation grounds. People are deported for various reasons, including entering the United States without permission, B. Violating immigration status terms, C. Criminal offenses leading to deportability, and D. Security-related concerns. Things to consider are A. The inadmissibility period. After deportation, individuals are inadmissible for a specified period. The length of inadmissibility depends on the reasons for removal, the number of removals, and whether they left voluntarily or after removal hearings. Some grounds of removal allow for waivers, except security-related grounds. Waivers may reduce the waiting period for re-entry, and severity of removal grounds affect waiver approval likelihood. How to get back. Form I-212 application. Individuals seeking re-entry file Form I-212 to request permission. USCIS then reviews the application and grants permission if eligible. Please note that U.S. citizens cannot be legally deported. They can return to the U.S. at any time. How to prove that you're a U.S. citizen? Determining your U.S. citizenship depends on various factors. Here are some scenarios to consider. Were you born in the U.S.? If you were born in the U.S., your birth certificate issued in the United States is proof of your citizenship. Do you have grandparents or parents born in the United States? You may be a U.S. citizen if one of your parents or grandparents was born in the United States or its territories. Additionally, if one or both of your parents became a naturalized U.S. citizen before your 18th birthday, you may also be a U.S. citizen. Naturalization. If you're a lawful permanent resident, a green card holder, you can apply for naturalization after meeting specific requirements established by Congress in the Immigration and Nationality Act. Always remember to consult a legal professional. For personalized guidance, consult with the immigration attorney or visit the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services website for detailed information. If you have been dipped and dissed and want to come back to the United States, or if you want to prevent being dipped, call us at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Or schedule an appointment with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
This show is a production of IQ Inc. Marketing. If you would like to advertise your product or service on this show to the U.S. and Caribbean markets and through our multicultural publications in New York, please call 866-435-3286 or send an email to info@myiqinc.com.
And this is where we come towards the end of our show. We want to thank you so much for joining us. Remember, this is your opportunity to call for consultation on absolutely any legal issue or concern that you may have. The number to call, the number to share, and the number to keep is 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Or you can visit us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. From the Ask the Lawyer family to yours, we wish you peace, joy, and warmth this holiday season. Thank you for tuning in. Happy holidays. Be happy, be safe, be well.